It may be unfair, but what happens in a few days, sometimes even a single day, can change the course of a whole lifetime. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. Every man has his secret sorrows which the world knows not, and oftentimes we call a man cold when he is only sad. We judge ourselves by what we feel capable of doing, while others judge us by what we have already done. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. A smart person knows how to talk. A wise person knows when to be silent. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. The stupid neither forgive nor forget. The naive forgive and forget. The wise forgive but do not forget. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. A miracle is often the willingness to see the common in an uncommon way. That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Sometimes the right thing feels all wrong until it is over and done with. The command of our language is crucial to focusing our thoughts and communicating them with precision to others. The smallest minority on earth is the individual. Those who deny individual rights cannot claim to be defenders of minorities. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. I do maintain that if your hair is wrong, your entire life is wrong. I was lost yesterday, I am found today, and I will be forgotten tomorrow. Martha, truth or illusion? George, you don't know the difference. George, no, but we must carry on as though we did. Martha, amen. He's not your Prince Charming if he doesn't make sure you know that you're his princess. The right thing to do and the hard thing to do are usually the same. The problem with people is they forget that most of the time it's the small things that count. Imagine no limitations. Decide what's right and desirable before you decide what's possible. You can always look up to others for inspiration, but never for comparison. To develop the habit of gratitude or make it a lifestyle, we must learn to exhibit or practice gratitude in the ordinary affairs of life. There's nothing more inspiring than a person's courage to heal. I have never killed anybody, it is true, but it is because I lacked the courage or the time, not because I lacked the desire. The world should have been in Technicolor, but seemed more like black and white. Each of us is full of shit in our own special way. We are all shitty little snowflakes dancing in the universe. We are not leaving anyone behind. We have to stick together in order to stay safe. Leadership is not about having the most power or authority. It's about having the courage and drive to turn ideas into action. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Don't be discouraged if your effort does not yield desirable result. Good thing take time. Thank people who help you because they make you happy. Thank people who don't help you because they make you strong. A faith that cannot survive collision with the truth is not worth many regrets. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, not the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is the most adaptable to change. There will be time to prepare a face to meet the faces that you meet. Almost everything is changeable, improvable, and achievable unless the laws of nature prevent it from happening. You better hide that heart of yours. It won't lead you anywhere you want to go. We can regard our life as a uselessly disturbing episode in the blissful repose of nothingness. A star is not honored for its size, but for its light. The pain you feel today will build you into a better person tomorrow. Don't break down when you face any challenge in life. It will pass. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. A truth is what it is. A lie a thought-out deception more brutal than a truth could ever be. Sacrifice is a part of life. It's supposed to be. It's not something to regret. It's something to aspire to. Enchantment lies in everyday moments if you are observant. I imagine that the intelligent people are the ones so intelligent that they don't even need or want to look intelligent anymore. Only you can take inner freedom away from yourself or give it to yourself. Nobody else can. Trusting yourself means living out what you already know to be true. Sometimes it's better to stop trying to make sense of things. Life isn't clear-cut. There are always gray areas. Things die, but they don't always stay dead. Believe me, I know. But I do know which is the least popular. The truth. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. You normally have to be bashed about a bit by life to see the point of daffodils, sunsets, and uneventful nice days. When people stargazing, they stare at stars and many other things which they've already presumed commonly and universally as stars. You can have everything you want if you can put your heart and soul into everything you do. We're all too driven by materialism, obsessed with success, with money, with trying to impress people who will never be impressed. Go slowly, so that you do not bite your tail by accident. Time changes all things. There is no reason why language should escape this universal law. The truth is, it's really only okay to be yourself if that self is within an accepted range of normal. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. All the papers that matter live off their advertisements, and the advertisers exercise an indirect censorship over news. When you've tried everything and failed, try everything else and succeed. Elbun lector esktn kasi constantment la impression de que no se ha enterado bien. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. I only want to write, and there's no college for that except life. Definitions are the guardians of rationality, the first line of defense against the chaos of mental disintegration. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. Life has become the future. Every moment of your life is lived for the future. When it rains, it pours. Maybe the art of life is to convert tough times to great experiences. We can choose to hate the rain or dance in it. The road to enlightenment is long and difficult, and you should try not to forget snacks and magazines. In a world chasing trends, find solace in the everlasting embrace of authenticity and pure happiness. If beautiful lilies bloom in ugly waters, you too can blossom in ugly situations. Like all dreamers, I confuse disenchantment with truth. To live without philosophizing is in truth the same as keeping the eyes closed without attempting to open them. How terribly sad it was that people are made in such a way that they get used to something as extraordinary as living. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. The more you talk about them, the more important they will feel. The more you listen to them, the more important you will make them feel. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of an unlived life. You don't have to live forever. You just have to live. The first splendid truth, to be happy, I need to think about feeling good, feeling bad, and feeling right in an atmosphere of growth. Respect and take care of the people. It's for the people. In return, you get respect from the people. We hold the future still timidly, but perceive it for the first time as a function of our own action. There is no such thing as magic, supernatural, miracle, only something that's still beyond logic of the observer. Be happy in the moment, that's enough. Each moment is all we need. not more. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow. The darkening of the world makes the irrationality of art rational, radically darkened art. Rousseau identified reason as the disease for which it pretended to be the cure. Words don't have the power to hurt you, unless that person meant more to you than you are willing to confess. Where joy grows deep, sorrow must deepen. The greater one's pleasures, the greater the pain. It's a rare gift to know where you need to be before you've been to all the places you don't need to be. You might have had to deal with many disappointment in life, but don't doubt the possibility of success. Believe in yourself, and there will come a day when others will have no choice but to believe with you. Failure is constructive feedback that tells you to try a different approach to accomplish what you want. Learn how to be ambitious. Don't be a person who waits to be married off to someone wealthy. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. If the only prayer you say throughout your life is thank you, then that will be enough. Dreams are what keep us growing. They are what keep us alive. To give up is to let our dreams die. There is need to embrace flexibility and make a switch where and when necessary. It's your dream, it's your journey, so find a way.